Special Saturday morning live stream. Good morning, everybody. It is about 8:20 on Saturday morning. A little special Saturday morning live stream, I think, is in order because we do have some severe weather on the way to talk about possibilities for severe weather. Well, hang on to that word for a minute for Monday into Tuesday. However, in the meantime, if you were looking to head outside today, I think things look pretty good. Here is a look at live radar right now. Been talking about possibility for today staying dry. Still think that's the case. So if you are headed out and about today, absolutely. I think until about the 5 p.m. hour that things might start to deteriorate in terms of a little bit of precipitation. But other than that, no significant headlines, like I say, until Monday. So for the rest of the day today, I'm expecting a high of about 65, 66 all through the region. Like I say, dry till around possibly that 5 p.m. hour. Tomorrow we get a few more degrees out of it, but it's definitely rainy on and off at times tomorrow. Some showers and some pop-up thunderstorms, but our high might be as high as 75. A little warmer over here on the Kansas side, where you guys might see 76. Down in Joplin, about 76, looking like the high temperature for tomorrow. So let me pull up some model data real quick. This is when I think things pop up this evening, if you need to know. Not expecting severe weather with any of this round. This is, again, like I say, about the 5 p.m. hour that I think we see some activity over around Chanute, Fort Scott. This is just going to ease into our area for the overnight hours, right? These are light scattered showers. Again, not expecting them to be severe. These are overnight hours. I'm looking toward the Sunday morning, very early hours now. And like I say, it's just going to be more scattered stuff. Can't rule out some pop-up thunderstorms. Looks like they may form over here around south and east of Warrensburg, headed over toward Columbia. Off and on, that is the day, that is the way of things on Sunday for sure. So as we get into the stuff coming Monday, here we go. Going to start off with the big picture because I think it helps understand. Here's the big picture. So up to a moderate risk now that you can see, because we have this low pressure system that's going to slide across the central plains, headed off to the northeast. So this is SPC's this morning data. This is right now. This is the most current data you can get out there. SPC saying now a moderate risk up here in the northern plains. All of our area now included in an enhanced risk. I'll put that up for you here. And I'm actually going to go over here and talk about this view right here. Yeah, so all of us in an enhanced risk right now. Not all of us. Kansas areas mostly. It's going to slide over and just split diagonally Bates County, right, and off to the northeast. Enhanced being 3 out of 5. The rest of us surrounding the area, we're in that slight risk. The yellow, that is the 2 out of 5 on the scale. So here is what I think this means. I said possible and I said conditional threat. If I didn't, I'm saying it now. Very conditional. The science behind this is interesting, but that doesn't stop people from getting finicky, and I understand it. Is it going to do something or not? That is how we get, right? We want to know for sure. So all I can say is this is an interesting setup. The factors are here. All of the factors are here. All the ingredients are here. They're really here. It makes it dangerous, but they might miss each other. So what we have, for my weather nerd friends out there, what we have is really strong CAPE. We have upwards of 2,000 joules of CAPE through the afternoon into the evening hours. That is enough to spark severe thunderstorms. Absolutely. So instability is definitely high. What we possibly don't have is forcing, and there's a weak SEN. There's weak inhibition. So it's weak. It wouldn't take a lot to overcome it, but we possibly don't have forcing. So what that means is maybe the cold front doesn't drop down until later into the overnight into our area when all of that CAPE is gone. Not all of it, but a lot of it's gone. The severe stuff, the severe threat may be less. And so it's just one of those times when all of the right things may or may not come together. It's just one way to think about it is sparks in a room where there's been a gas leak. It's the last thing you want. Everything is fine unless there's a spark. So I'm interested in what time that front might get here. That's the lifting. That's the forcing that will cause air to rise and turn up into cells. And if that doesn't happen, or it only happens a little bit, there won't be much to talk about, but it wouldn't take much. It wouldn't take much. So if anything does spark off in this area, we would have probably what starts out as small, discrete cells that have the potential to turn very quickly into supercells, which would produce large damaging hail and strong tornadoes as well. So if anything does get going in those afternoon, evening hours, again, this will be the area to watch. Here is the corridor put up by the SPC today for Monday. I'm paying attention to the hatched area here because that just lines up perfectly with everything I'm seeing for CAPE values that I was just talking about. So that's the area that we're definitely paying attention to. I wish I could tell you, and the truth is nobody can. So if somebody says this is going to happen here and now, at this particular time and place on Monday, yeah, it's not there. That's not truthful. So all we can say is that all of the ingredients are here. When we start to see where that front might set up, we can get a much better idea. But right now it's conditional, and we're going to keep paying attention to it. And I think that is the way of it for you for the rest of the weekend. Like I say, enjoy a dry day today. Get out and do what you can. Sunday is just not too bad. You're going to be dodging some raindrops, and we'll be back to pay attention to things Monday for sure. I'll keep you updated throughout the weekend as well. Speaking of the weekend, have an awesome one. Thanks for joining me. I will catch you later.